My name's Gruff, and I'm sat in the train. Oh, it's been incredible. It's been different every night. We're getting used to the space, and I can't wait to do the third show. It'll be different again. Most of my solo records are quite personal songs, and most of the Boom Bips albums, for example, are quite organic sounding and personal as well. And so when we do something like Neon Neon, as a songwriter, it's almost easier because it's based more or less on a book or someone's life, and it's just a matter of pinpointing 10 or 12 major events of that person's life. Neither of us are very high tempo as people, you know. So it's very easy and it's fun, and when we get together on a project, we're usually quite in tune musically, you know. And those photos were based on an old book about Feltrinelli, which got half his face from how he looked when he was a fugitive, and the other half of how he looked when he was in the land of the living. My friend Dr. Kiko gave me a copy of Senior Service by Carlo Feltrinelli over 10 years ago, I think, when it came out in English, and that was really inspiring. I read it 2 or 3 times. I bought it for a lot of friends, including Boom Bip, and it seemed to make sense to make an album based on that book. We got in touch with the family first to just check out we weren't going to cause any international disputes or create any political tension or mess around too much with people's personal life, you know, because we were making a weird electropop record about someone's dad, you know, so we wanted to make sure everything was cool, and he's a big music fan anyway, Carlo Feltrinelli, so he came over to see it, and he, you know, enjoyed the show, and so that was really nice. We got together with Tim Price, who was a playwright from Wales, and I went to see a play he wrote called The Radicalisation of Bradley Manning, and he showed that about 2 years ago. He toured schools in Wales, and including the school Bradley Manning went to in West Wales, because he was brought up in there, but his father was from Oklahoma, and he persuaded him to join the US Army. He's made a really thoughtful play for drunk people drinking cans of beer, you know. There's larger than life elements. There's people like Fidel Castro and Che Guevara appear almost like cartoon characters that drunk people can cheer along. But I think it's profound as well. I've seen people in tears, and people when he, I don't want to reveal the end, but you know, when he dies. Usually the simplest ideas are the most powerful, you know, so there's nothing wrong with just playing a song powerfully. But, you know, we made a concept album, and if you make concept albums, it comes with great responsibility, and we felt we let John DeLorean down, you know, by just playing the songs on the last album. So this time we wanted to bring Feltrinelli to life and explain it to people, because people don't know who he is here, and my lyrics are a bit dense, and they're not the clearest. The narrative is a bit complicated in my songs, and so we've got people helping us out to make it really clear, and so when it comes to concept albums, then and performing them, we've definitely up to the stakes. Someone wants to come someone's to take it to Berlin, and be amazing to take it to Italy. And then in the meantime, we're just going to play some normal-ish concerts and DJ sets, and I'm hoping there'll be some kind of popular demand to bring back the whole Praxis Makes Perfect production. We didn't want a seated venue. It was really important for us to have an empty space that we could create our own world in it, which is why we came to a Village Underground. Because it's not something you can put on in a theatre, you know. People need to be standing up, and we need to be in your face. And I wish we'd have booked for a couple of weeks. No, yeah.